Hey everybody, Sam the Jeep guy here. You can tell I'm hands-free now. Got a tripod, fancy little remote. That way I can start and stop my video and don't have to touch my phone. This is awesome. Maybe it'll make for some better videos for you. Anyway, today, 5 first mods that you should do to your Jeep. These are my personal 5 mods. I'll kind of go through what all I've got, suspension-wise, wheel fitment, offset, that kind of thing. And just really the first 5 things that I've done to this Jeep that really set it off, besides my budget mods, which hopefully that video is uploading right now as we speak. So anyway, I know my videos, my last 2 videos at least, have been pretty long. This one I'm uploading now is almost 20 minutes long. I'm gonna try to keep this short, sweet, to the point. That way it doesn't take 10 years to try to upload these videos. Anyway, first 5 mods I've really done to this Jeep. Whenever I got it, it already had this bumper on it. Bumpers, that's a great first modification to do. Really changes the whole look on these things. And you can mount a winch to them. I've got my rated recovery points here. I'll make a video one day about the difference in the stock recovery points and certified ones. You don't want to use your regular stock ones because that's what they really use to tie the vehicles down on the trailers and stuff like that. That way they don't, shift around, move, all that good stuff. You don't want to recover with those if you can help it. Sometimes you're in a bind, you got to do what you got to do. Be very careful doing that. There's been a lot of people hurt from winching off of non-certified recovery points. This one's got 4. I got one on each corner, front and rear. D-rings, they came with the bumper, so can't go wrong with nothing like that. Mod number 2, winch. That is a great thing to have. I've never had to use this to actually pull mine out, but I have pulled some people out. I pulled trees up, that sort of thing. I'll do a video on winching tips, what size tree do you need to look for, angles, that kind of thing. Things you can use a winch for that you may not have thought about. That one is a Traveler 12,000 pound winch from Tractor Supply. Actually got it for my birthday. It's about I think it's about $400 or $500. That is a great security blanket right there though. It gives me peace of mind knowing if I really goof up and get stuck and I'm by myself, which you should never be, I can get myself out as long as I've got a good winching point. But that's another video, we'll get to that later. Mod number 3, protection. Not that kind of protection, body protection. Rock sliders with the integrated steps. You get somewhere, you got rocks, you ain't worried about beating the tub up on a Jeep. These will take a lot of abuse. They're really thick. I've actually not rubbed a rock on them yet. I've come close though. But really it gives a good point for that high lift to lift up the body, and I know I won't crush it. With a lifted vehicle, sometimes the regular old bottle jack that you get with the vehicle ain't quite enough. High lift is the way to go. Those can be dangerous though, be very careful with them. There's YouTube videos out there you can learn how to use them. I won't really go into all that right now, but be careful, be smart with them. They will break your fingers. So protection, a great lifting point, great for the body, really gives you some peace of mind knowing that you ain't gonna hurt it. Mod number 4, lift, wheels and tires. I'm running a 4-inch rough country lift. It's not the 4.5 with the military wrap springs. I wish I had that. Might be an upgrade. I do have some rubbing issues on the back of the tub with this 4-inch lift. Anyway, 33 1250s on a 10-inch wide steel rim. Just a classic D window tactic steel wheels. The 10-inch wide on the 12.5-inch wide tire really sets it off well. It isn't ballooned out or anything weird like that. As far as rubbing issues, on the front, 33s on a 4-inch lift, no issue at all. The back, on the very corner of the tub, there is a little bit of a rubbing issue. Might do some boomerang shackles. That's a little bit cheaper option than having to get a whole new lift kit. Might go that route. I'll take you over there. I'll show you where it's rubbing at. It's not extremely bad, but I'll let you see what it looks like. All right, now we're going back to the old school ways before I had that fancy tripod. Anyway, back here's where I'm rubbing. You can tell it was red once upon a time. It's starting to rub really bad right there. And you can kind of see on this little flare here, it's kind of rubbed the paint off of it. That's only under extreme flex, like what I was doing on Dix Creek or what I can do on Hurricane Creek. As far as the tire, it's kind of cut it just a little bit. It's not too awful bad, but I don't really like that because that's leaving bare metal, and Rust absolutely loves bare metal. So might do some boomerang shackles right here. I know I can get regular old lift shackles, but the boomerang ones keep the spring from flopping up and hitting the frame. It's an easy fix on the trail, but why fix something if you don't absolutely have to? So boomerangs right here, probably give it about another inch lift. That'll definitely help clear this right here. That won't be an issue anymore. So gonna look into those. If I do decide to get them, I'll show you how to install them. Now that I have a fancy tripod, and I mean, I can show you all sorts of stuff. Be hands-free, high tech here. But I'll show you how to do those if I do decide to go that route, or if I do get a whole new lift kit, show you how to do that as well. Now on to mod number 5. Now modification number 5. It's not really a performance mod, and you don't even see it except for that big 4-foot fire stick antenna I've got back there. Down here in my security console, I've got just a little Uniden Bearcat CB radio. It's the Pro 505 XL. It's just a regular old CB radio. It's really nice. Me and my buddies, we got CBs in our Jeeps. We're out here on a trail, and so we can just get on there and say, hey man, got a tree down up here. Hey, this is a pretty slick little section. Maybe we should walk this. It's good to have communications with whoever you're riding with. And if you do go by yourself, there is an emergency channel, channel number 9. Who that goes to, I don't know. But apparently it's an emergency channel. I've been too chicken to actually try it to see if it works. Maybe someone around in the YouTube world has actually tried that. Leave it in the comments. Let me know if it actually works or not. I've never tried it. But that should have been in my budget mods. That was actually a really cheap little radio. It was about 35 bucks on Amazon. The whole setup, the radio, the antenna, I homemade the mount because the way I wanted it mounted, I had to custom make that one. The wire run to it, it was really cheap. I think I got the whole setup for about $65. But that right there is a handy little piece of equipment. I would not go four-wheeling without it. There are some people that'll run like a marine band radio. They go out a lot farther. Here in the mountains, it's not a big issue because we're not near the ocean. We're not near any big, large bodies of water, so you don't have that much traffic on it. Bear hunters, they use it quite a bit. But for what I do, as far as I'm away from people, usually CB radio is just fine. I can usually talk to someone at least a couple miles away on a good day. Weather plays a big factor into that. But that's a handy little piece of equipment. I wouldn't go anywhere without it. All right, guys. So there's 5 mods that I've done to my Jeep. Let me know in the comments, is there anything you can suggest I should do to this thing? I'm always up for suggestions. Hopefully y'all are liking the shorter videos. I know my last 2 videos have been 20 minutes long. I am from West North Carolina. I can get a little long-winded, so that's totally my fault. But hey, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. You want to subscribe to the channel, that's cool. Yeah, just let me know in the comments what you think. Until next time, peace out. All right, guys, so there is 5 modifications I've done to this Jeep that have really set it off. Hopefully this is a lot shorter of a video. Hopefully it's not a 20-minute long one. I can get long-winded. I am from Western North Carolina. We do like to talk to people quite a bit. So let me know in the comments what you think. Is there anything that I missed? Anything I can add to it? You better stop that, Ella.
Action! It's recording!
I'm gonna have to make a gag reel, show people how much I have to record this over and over again.
It's doing it.
Oh wow, that's nice.